This is part 2 of the amazing movies that are coming out this year in 2023. There's action movies, comedy movies, and a lot more coming up in this video. Let me know in the comments which film in this list you're most looking forward to. Right, let's get straight into it. First up on the list, John Kramer's back. The most chilling installment of the Saw franchise yet explores the untold chapter of Jigsaw's most personal game. Set between the events of Saw 1 and Saw 2, a sick and desperate John travels to Mexico for a risky and experimental medical procedure in the hopes of a miracle cure for his cancer, only to discover the entire operation is a scam to defraud the most vulnerable. Armed with a newfound purpose, John returns to his work, turning the tables on con artists in his signature visceral way through a series of ingenious and terrifying traps. Directed by Kevin Guttert, Saw X is released in cinemas on the 29th of September 2023. The next movie on the list, set in the immediate aftermath of World War II, at a time when Japan had been left hobbled by the atomic bombings of Nagasaki and Hiroshima, Godzilla Minus One tells a story of how the country plunged even further into turmoil and chaos when the Taito Kanji is awakened for the very first time. Between ongoing efforts to rebuild destroyed neighbourhoods and tend to the countless people left injured by the war, resources are already stretched in the new trailer as Godzilla emerges from the sea and starts trampling people while rampaging through a city centre. Directed by Takashi Yamazaki, Godzilla Minus One is released on the 1st of December 2023. Next movie on the list, coming out in 2023, Mike Schmidt is a night guard at a local diner. He becomes troubled after confronting the truth about the animatronic costumes that reside. They aren't just robots, they are alive. Will he be able to survive all 5 nights at this haunted diner, or is there something more sinister at play? Directed by Emma Tammy and starring Matthew Lillard and Mary Masterson, Five Nights at Freddies is released on 27th of October 2023. In the heart of Plymouth, Massachusetts, a place where the spirit of Thanksgiving danced in every cobblestone, an unsettling shadow loomed. This perfect community had become the unexpected stage for a chilling narrative. A figure lurking in the misty veil of autumn had decided to turn this quaint little town into a macabre tale. This mysterious serial villain had a strange grudge against the innocent people of Plymouth. It was determined to take as many lives as it could. The town was haunted by one question: why? What could make this ruthless killer harbour such hatred, especially during Thanksgiving? Directed by Eli Roth, Thanksgiving will be released on the 17th of November 2023. The next film on the list, we follow 17-year-old Asher, an optimist with a sharp wit who cares endlessly about her community. In a moment of desperation, Asher makes an impassioned plea to the stars, which is answered by a cosmic force, a little ball of boundless energy called Star. Together, they face the most formidable of foes, to save their community and prove that when the will of one courageous human connects with the magic of the stars, wondrous things can happen. Starring Chris Pine and Ariana DeBose, and directed by Chris Buck and Thorn Vera Sunthorn, Wish is released on the 22nd of November 2023. Next up, during a future war between the human race and the forces of artificial intelligence, Joshua, a hardened ex-Special Forces agent grieving the disappearance of his wife, is recruited to hunt down and kill the Creator. The Creator is the elusive architect of advanced AI, who has developed a mysterious weapon with the power to end the war and mankind itself. Directed by Gareth Edwards, The Creator is released on 29th of September 2023. Two young friends go missing for several days, only to be found acting very strangely. When they start to display odd and terrifying behaviour, it's believed that the children are possessed. One father seeks help in the form of someone who's been through this horrifying ordeal before, Chris McNeil. It seems very similar to the plot of the first film, in which a parent desperately tries to understand and defeat whatever evil has taken over their child. The Exorcist Believer is directed by David Gordon Green and is released on the 6th of October 2023. And last but not least on this list, this follow-up film will explore the mythic journey of Paul Atreides as he unites with Chani and the Freeman while on the warpath of revenge against the conspirators who destroyed his family. Facing a choice between the love of his life and the fate of the known universe, he endeavours to prevent a terrible future only he can foresee. Starring Timothée Chalamet, Florence Pugh and Javier Bardem, and directed by Denis Villeneuve, Dune Part 2 will be released on the 15th of March 2024. I know this is a list of films being released in 2023, but I just wanted to add this film to the list as it looks so cool. And that concludes my list of films to look out for in 2023 Part 2. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.